Hello, everyone. Miss Debbie here. Nice to see you this evening. Boy, aren't things heating up for summertime, huh? It's almost too hot to go outside, but that's what we love about our New Jersey summers. It's just gorgeous, hazy, hot, and humid, and sticky. So let's get to story time. Not too many songs tonight because it's just too hot to get all excited. But we'll say our hello song. Hello, everybody. How are you? How are you? How are you? Hello, everybody. How are you? How are you today? I'm fine, thank you. I hope you are well too, that you had a splendid day and are ready for some good stories and then a snuggle into Lily White's party. So I think we had talked about this one time. Um, isn't it funny how different people wave? You could say hello, or the queen waves like this, or little kids and little old ladies wave like this. That's pretty funny. Ooh. or just a little funny soupy sales wave like that. Anyway, it's all good. It's just we're all different. Um, yeah, so I just wanted to remind you that on June 15th, which is next week, we are going to have bedtime story outside on the lawn, live and in person. So at 6 o'clock, I think at 6, but check the website. And I'll pick out some good stories for our crowd. And you're welcome to wear your PJs and bring your sleeping bags and your stuffed toys and maybe your ice cream, whatever you want for your snack. And we'll just have so much fun getting together again. So isn't that something to look forward to? So where is Thumpkin? That's a question. Where is Thumpkin? Where is Thumpkin? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away. Run away. Where is Pointer? Where is Pointer? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away. Run away. Where is Tall Lady? Where is Tall Lady? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, ma'am? Very well, I thank you. Stride away. Stride away. Where is Ringman? Where is Ringman? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away. Run away. Where is Pinky? Where is Pinky? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, dude? Very well, I thank you. Run away. Run away. Okay, now our fingers are all warmed up. We can stretch them out and squeeze each finger. That's a good thing to do before bed. I'm sure your hands and your fingers worked hard all day long, and now they just want to get a little, shake out the stress. That feels good. Then you could put them under your cheek while you go to sleep, lay your head on your pillow. Well, have I got a story for you. This is called Shamu, a Whale of a Cow. I love this book. I don't know why I picked it up. I think at one point I was looking for stories about cows. But you are going to love this book too, and you can find it right here at New Providence Library. Shamu, a Whale of a Cow by Ross Hill. And look at the back of the book. There's Shamu, the cow, and the whale playing under the moon in the ocean. Oh, what a summertime story this is. Most cows spend their lives in a pasture, happily chewing on grass. But not Shamu. Shamu loved to swim. He loved the backstroke and freestyle. He loved how peaceful it felt to float on his back and look up at the sky. So there's the pasture. It's near the ocean. There's the beach and the lighthouse. And in the pasture, there's a pond, and there's Shamu. Yet, as much as he enjoyed his little pond, Shamu yearned for something more, something big, something different, something like the sea. Look at him hanging his head over. One day, while Shamu was staring at the sea, a rail on the fence broke loose. Without a doubt, Shamu knew it was time to explore the ocean. Would you be so brave? Remember, never go into the ocean alone. Never go into a lake alone. Never go alone. Shamu paddled through the gentle waves. The water was so deep and tasted salty on his tongue. With the birds above and the fish below, Shamu didn't notice that he was swimming farther and farther out to sea. And then, from out of the deep blue, a gigantic wave emerged, towering over Shamu. That's very frightening. The wave crashed down, trapping Shamu underwater, and a riptide swept him along. He struggled against it, but the pull was just too powerful. He held his breath tightly, hoping the current would weaken. Water is very strong. Shamu finally broke free. Gasping for air, he looked all around and could not see his familiar pasture or the other cows anywhere. He began mooing for help. Moo. From the depths, it rose. Something's coming up from the depths. Suddenly, Shamu found himself rising skyward on the nose of a 6-ton humpback whale. While he was surprised, he was not afraid. Shamu sensed that he had met a friend. Her name was Baleen, and she turned out to be a friend and a teacher. First, she taught Shamu how to swim underwater. Shamu learned how to breach. He learned how to hunt for krill. And most importantly, Baleen taught him how to avoid predators. I like this picture. That night, Shamu lay down on his 6-ton friend and looked up at a sky filled with thousands of stars. He was thrilled with all he'd learned, but to his surprise, he felt a bit lonely. He started to think about his pasture, the tasty crunch of fresh grass, and his old friends. In the morning, Shamu told Baleen what he was feeling. She understood and agreed to take him home. And there's his beach with the lighthouse. Shamu was glad to feel solid ground under his hooves again. Goodbye, he called to the whale. We'll meet again. Back in the pasture, Shamu was determined to teach the other cows how to swim. Maybe one day they too could experience the thrill of the open sea. And one day they did. Isn't that fun? Maybe if you look up at the clouds someday, you can see Shamu and Baleen and all of their friends mirrored in the reflection of the crowd. Shamu, A Whale of a Cow. You can find it right here at New Providence Library, along with many other good books. That was a great story. So let's sing Skidamarink. Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Oh, skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. Cha-cha-cha. Oh, I love that song. Now I have another story of a tale under the ocean of a little fish that gets lost. This is by Julia Donaldson and illustrated by Axel Scheffler. And once again, you can find this at your library, and you're going to love this. You're going to want to look at this book up close. Tiddler, the storytelling fish. So Tiddler was a little fish who liked to make up stories. And they'd say, oh, go on. And he'd say, no, it was really true. It really happened. There he is, little Tiddler. This is a fun book. Once there was a fish, and his name was Tiddler. He wasn't much to look at with his plain gray scales, but Tiddler was a fish with a big imagination. He blew small bubbles, but he told tall tales. Do you know anyone who tells tall tales? Sorry I'm late. I was riding a seahorse. Was he telling a tale or really riding a seahorse? Sorry I'm late. I was flying with a ray. Sorry I'm late. I was diving with a dolphin. Tiddler told a different story every day that he was late. At 9 o'clock on Monday, Miss Skate called the register. Little Johnny Dory? Yes, Miss Skate. Rabbitfish? Yes, miss. Redfin? Yes, miss. Tiddler? Tiddler? Tiddler's late. Sorry I'm late. I was swimming around a shipwreck. I swam into a treasure chest and someone closed the lid. I bashed and thrashed till a mermaid let me out again. Oh, no, she didn't. Oh, yes, she did. Was Tiddler telling a tall tale? It's only a story, said Rabbitfish and Redfin. Just a silly story, said Dragonfish and Dab. I like Tiddler's story, said little Johnny Dory. And he told it to his granny, who told it to a crab. At 9 o'clock on Tuesday, Miss Skate called the register. Little Johnny Dory? Yes, Miss Skate. Spiderfish? Yes, miss. Sunfish? Yes, miss. Tiddler? Tiddler? Tiddler's late. Sorry I'm late, miss. I set off really early, but on the way to school I was captured by a squid. I wriggled and I struggled till a turtle came and rescued me. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, yes, I did. It's only a story, said Spiderfish and Sunfish. Just a silly story, said Devilfish and Dace. I love Tiddler's story, said little Johnny Dory. And he told it to his granny, who told it to a place. Who then told it to a starfish, who told it to a seal, who told it to a lobster, who told it to an eel. At 9 o'clock on Wednesday, Tiddler was dawdling, dreaming up a story, his tallest story yet. So he was going to dream up a story of being a fish in a bottle captured by penguins. So he was dawdling and not paying attention. And lost inside his story, he didn't see the fishing net. He didn't hear the fishermen. He didn't spot the net. And look at him with his eyes closed, dreaming up his story, getting scooped up in the net. Meanwhile, in the schoolroom, Miss Skate called the register. Little Johnny Dory? Yes, Miss Skate. Leopard fish? Yes, miss. Leaf fish? Yes, miss. Tiddler? Tiddler. Tiddler's late. 10 o'clock. 11 o'clock, still no Tiddler. 12 o'clock, lunchtime, where could he be? Far away, the fishermen were hauling in their fishing net. This one's just a tiddler. We'll throw it back to sea. Tiddler was lost in the middle of the ocean where strange lights glimmered. Oh, look at little Tiddler. He's right here. When you get down to the bottom of the ocean where it's dark, there are fish with lights on their heads so they can see what they're doing. And strange fish flew. He swam around in circles. He shivered in the seaweed. But then he heard a story that he knew. Tiddler rode a seahorse. Tiddler met a mermaid. Tiddler found a shipwreck. Tiddler found a treasure chest. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, yes, he did. Tiddler peeped out and he saw a shoal of anchovies. Excuse me, can you tell me where you heard that tale? We heard it from a shrimp, but we don't know where she heard it. And they took him to the shrimp, who said, I heard it from a whale. And the whale said, I heard it from a herring. And the herring said, I heard it from an eel. And the eel said, I heard it from a lobster. And the lobster said, I heard it from a seal. And the seal said, I heard it from a starfish. And the starfish said, I heard it from a place. And the place said, just a minute, don't I recognize your face? I'm Tiddler, said Tiddler. I'm tracking down my story. The place replied, I heard it from my neighbor, Granny Dory. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, still no Tiddler. Nearly home time, where could Tiddler be? Just as the fishes were finishing their lessons, in swam Tiddler at 3:30. Sorry I'm late, but I swam into a fishing net. I managed to escape and I swam away and hid. I was lost, I was scared, but a story led me home again. Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, yes, it did. It's just another story, said leperfish and leaffish. Just a silly story, said butterfish and blue. It isn't just a story, said little Johnny Dory. And he told it to a writer friend who wrote it down for you. Isn't that cute? And the writer friend, of course, is Julia Donaldson, who wrote this book, Tiddler. Come and find it in your library. It'll be here because I'm returning it today. Oh, so we're having some good stories, and they're long stories, and they're not baby stories, so that's a good thing. Sometimes I get tired of baby stories, and you're not babies. A person needs a good story to go to sleep, right? That's called the dreams you have before you go to sleep. So after all your stories and all your preparations and getting into bed, and then you could lay there and take a deep breath and think about what you did today and dream about what you're going to do tomorrow. Those are the stories and the tales that will put you right to sleep with a smile on your face. And the little entity that's going to watch over you while you sleep is Twinkle, and that's his job. And I tell you, I have skylights in my bedroom, and if I wake up in the middle of the night and I look out, I see Twinkle. I see Twinkle up there. Isn't that amazing? Twinkle's watching over me. So when you wish on a star, you can make a wish, hold that big dream. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might, have the wish I wish tonight. I wish that I have a big birthday party this summer. My birthday's in the summer, and I want a big party this year. Yep, that's my wish. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Bye, Twinkle. We'll look for you when it's dark out, and you'll be there. It's a good night to go to bed early, isn't it? When it's hot and you're tired and you just want to relax. So I say, go hippity-hop to bed. I'd rather stay up instead. When mother says must, there's nothing but just go hippity-hop to bed. So to get ready for bed, we put on our jammies. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning already. So this is the way we wash our face, wash our face, wash our face. This is the way we wash our face before we go to bed. This is the way we brush our teeth, brush our teeth, brush our teeth. This is the way we brush our teeth before we go to bed. This is the way we comb our hair, comb our hair, comb our hair. This is the way we comb our hair before we go to bed. This is the way we blow a kiss, blow a kiss, blow a kiss. This is the way we blow a kiss before we go to bed. Well, I have one more story picked out before we go to Lily White's party. And this is called The Gruffalo, a very unusual story about another made-up animal. Well, a made-up story. And guess who the author is? Julia Donaldson. And the same illustrator, Axel Scheffler. So we have the same illustrator for both of those books. This is a very famous book, The Gruffalo. Ooh. I hope there's no such thing as a Gruffalo. Look at those woods, aren't they spooky? A mouse took a stroll through the deep, dark wood. A fox saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. "Where are you going to, little brown mouse?" "Come and have lunch in my underground house." "It's terribly kind of you, fox, but no, I'm going to have lunch with a gruffalo." "A gruffalo, mouse? What's a gruffalo?" "A gruffalo, fox? I'm surprised you don't know. He has terrible tusks and terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws. Where are you meeting him?" "Here by these rocks, and his favorite food is roasted fox." "Roasted what?" "Oh my," fox said. "Goodbye, little mouse," and away he sped. Silly old fox, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a gruffalo? On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. An owl saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. "Where are you going to, little brown mouse?" "Join me for tea in my tree-top house." "It's frightfully nice of you, owl, but no, I'm going to have tea with a gruffalo." "A gruffalo, mouse? What's a gruffalo?" "A gruffalo, owl? I'm surprised you don't know. He has knobby knees and turned out toes and a poisonous wart at the end of his nose." "Where are you meeting him?" "Here by this stream, and his favorite food is owl ice cream." Silly old owl! Owl ice cream? Too-whit, too-hoo. Goodbye, little mouse, and away owl flew. Silly old owl, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a gruffalo? On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. A snake saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. "Where are you going to, little brown mouse?" "Come for a feast in my log pile house." "It's wonderfully good of you, snake, but no, I'm having a feast with a gruffalo." "A gruffalo, mouse? What's a gruffalo?" "A gruffalo, snake? I'm surprised you don't know. His eyes are orange. His tongue is black. Sharp purple prickles cover his back." "Where are you meeting him?" "Here by this lake, and his favorite food is scrambled snake." Scrambled snake? It's time I hid. Goodbye, little mouse, and away snake slid. Silly old snake, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a gruffalo? Oh. Oh. But what is this creature with terrible claws and terrible teeth in its terrible jaws? Are those knobby knees and turned out toes? Is that a poisonous wart at the end of his nose? Are those eyes orange? Is that tongue black? Do sharp purple prickles cover his back? Oh yes. Oh no. A gruffalo. "My favorite food," the gruffalo said. "You'll taste good on a slice of bread." "Good?" said Mouse. "Don't call me good. I'm the scariest creature in this deep dark wood. Just walk behind me and soon you'll see everyone for miles is afraid of me." "Oh, sure," said the gruffalo, bursting with laughter. "You lead the way and I'll follow after." They hadn't walked far when the gruffalo said, "I hear a slither in the grass ahead." "It's Snake," said Mouse. "Why, Snake, hello." Snake stared hard at the gruffalo. "Oh, shivers," hissed Snake. "Goodbye, little mouse," and slid right into his log pile house. "You see," said Mouse, "I told you so." "Hard to believe," said the gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I hear hooting in the trees ahead. It's Owl, said Mouse. Why, Owl, hello. Owl stared hard at the Gruffalo. Boo-hoo, screeched Owl. Goodbye, little mouse, and flew right up to his tree-top house. You see, said Mouse, I told you so. You may be right, said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I hear paws on the path ahead. It's Fox, said Mouse. Why, Fox, hello. The fox stared hard at the Gruffalo. Oh, help, barked Fox. Goodbye, little mouse, and scampered into his underground house. Well, Gruffalo, said Mouse, don't you agree? Everyone in the wood is afraid of me. But now my tummy is beginning to rumble, and my favorite food is Gruffalo crumble. Gruffalo crumble, the Gruffalo said, and quick as the wind he turned and fled. Then all was quiet in the deep dark wood. The mouse found a nut, and the nut was good. The end. This is a very famous book, The Gruffalo. And now it's one of your favorites, too. And you can find this at the library right where I found it. So now we're really getting ready for Lily White's party. So the song that we sing at the end of the day, the Girl Scouts sing it, the Army plays it. It's called Taps, or Day is Done. And at the end, the last line, it says, God is nigh, or sleep is nigh. Nigh means nearby, but it just happens to rhyme with the rest of the verse. So let's try it. Day is done, gone the sun, from the lake, from the hills, from the sky. All is well, safely rest. Sleep is nigh. Sleep is near, and Wee Willie Winky's gonna make sure of it. Wee Willie Winky, he's just a little guy, runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs in his nightgown, peering through the keyholes and peeping through the windows. And he says, are the children in their beds? It's 8 o'clock. Do you go to bed by 8 o'clock? Our story time is at 7, and you have just enough time to scooch into bed before 8. I want to thank you for having this story time with me tonight. It's been a nice, quiet story time. I love stories, and I love my quiet songs, and I love to wind down at the end of the day. So I wish you sweet dreams. I wish you happy thoughts thinking about the day that you've just completed and the fun that you're going to have tomorrow and all the things you could do. And I wish you a good night's sleep with good dreams, because you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Good night. I will see you on the lawn next Tuesday.